Pornhub and other affiliated adult websites have blocked access to users in Texas.
Why, though? Texas,
amid a legal battle with Lone Star State's Attorney General over age verification law. Last week, a federal appeals court upheld a Texas law requiring pornography sites to institute age verification measures to ensure that only adults 18 and older are able to access them, while it has also struck down a part of the law requiring porn sites to display health warnings about the content. A new message displayed Thursday to users with internet addresses in Texas on Pornhub explained that it will be disabling access to comply with the law.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
I'm out of porn, dude. I'm out. It's too much.
I think I'm out too. I said that the other day, Bob. I was like, I'm kind of done with it. I think I've seen enough.
It's too much. And I took everything off of Max's phone.
Yeah.
Safari.
All the porn off his.
Let me ask you a question when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You got a kid. How old's Max? 12?
He's 10.
10? You think of not you when you were 10 because you were, in kid prison, but like a 10-year-old needs to see on his own. He needs to find some booby pictures. Yeah. No, I get it.
Magazine in the woods. You don't need to have HD
magazine. Fine.
Yeah, right.
I think I have a couple old Playboys.
Right.
I'll let him have those.
Right.
What happens with this porn now? And when we like back when we would check out porn, you would get one video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You couldn't really get a collection. You had one or two hidden. Right. You had a couple magazines hidden. Now with this internet, porn's free. You click something,
and the weirdest porn.
But it just goes click, 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 and the porn has an algorithm like YouTube.
Yeah.
So now you're in a scroll of just debauchery.
Yeah.
Just like TikTok, and you can't get out of it.
You put in one time, stuck in the washing machine, and now that's all you get.
Yeah. And then they're like, maybe you like this. If you like girls being stuck in there, maybe you like to see them get hit in the face. Now you're watching this, and then you're like, oh no.
It keeps going and going, and it takes you down this hole. Yeah. And all of a sudden, you're like, "How old is she?" Did I just hear Goo Goo Gaga? I mean, it's like it's bad.
I did see a priest one time that was doing a lecture, and he said,
"I thought it was doing porn."
That's actually great.
No, this actually makes a lot of sense.
I saw one where there was a priest and a nun. And then they
went
took
to the
her
confessional, and there was a hole in there.
They were actually really robbers, and they were robbing houses. And then the mother, and the daughter came home.
That's quite the plot.
And they taught him a lesson.
Yeah.
What are you watching the whole movie?
I did. That's when I used to like porn, when there was literally a beginning. Like a movie. They filmed the film. Ooh. I like the build-up. I love the build. I like role-playing. I like the build-up of porn. I hate porn now, too, because it just cuts to, hi.
That's what I want. Get right to it. Don't
like
bore us.
that.
Get to the chorus.
Every single one. Hey, come on in.
The priest was saying that in marriages, porn is unhealthy. And I was like, get out of here. Porn's good. It's not. Because if you spend time watching the porn and walking around the house naked and all that stuff, you become desensitized to seeing your significant other in a sexual light. So when it does happen, it's not nearly as exciting. That makes sense.
And you kind of have to up the ante.
Right.
Where if you're, seeing
set her
all
on
this
fire
stuff,
you're
like, I saw this, let me try this, and yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. I read there's a book called The Kosher Sutra, and there's a rabbi wrote it about marriage sex. And your wife can't be dumping in front of you. She can't be peeing.
No.
She can't be
keep
naked.
And you don't do it in front of her either.
Yeah, don't have her boobs out all the time because you do get desensitized. When you see your wife's boobs, it should be the first time in a minute. So you're like, oh my God, there they are. So I agree with that, but I think porn. It's too much. I like porn, dude. I'm not against porn, but it's too much. The way they're presenting it to you right now. It's addictive.
Yeah.
And it's too. I like to hunt the whole thing about porn was hunting it down, finding your thing, getting it,
lifting that board in the woods and finding an old Playboy,
going into an old milk truck.
I used to have the red tape. Remember that? I had one red tape. It had just these 4 perfect porns on it.
And you put it in a sleeve like Young Guns or something, so nobody knew what it was.
Exactly.
My mother found that one time.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the deer hunter sleeve so nobody will ever touch it.
My mother used to have a movie called Same Time Next Year with Alan Alda, and I took the porn and put it in the Same Time Next Year sleeve, and then one year she was like, so I had a friend over and went to watch a movie and put it on the Same Time Next Year, and it wasn't Same Time Next Year. I go, Same time last summer.
You want to know my most embarrassing thing?
All over my chest.
Remember when we still had Blockbuster and the video rentals and all that stuff? I put a porn back in the rental thing and returned it, and they're like, you returned one of your videos? And I was like, oh.
And you didn't rewind it?
Could you please just keep it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember going into New York, into the porn video places with the peep shows and buying porn. I remember walking in and you'd always, it was kind of cool to get one movie, buy it, bring it home, and you don't know if it's going to be your thing, and you had to kind of watch the whole movie to go back and you had to clip the little pieces you like. Then you'd go back, and that's my spot. Here's my spot. And then you'd be like, dude, here. I remember David Tell would show up with just porns that he already watched. You want this? And you kind of exchange porn with each other. It's all done. Now, porn is so secretive now. Like, back in the day, you knew what your friend was into because you'd go to his house and check out his porn collection. It was like music. You know what I mean?
I don't know. When I was in New York, we'd every once in a while somebody would get one, and we'd just dub it off, and we all have copies of it. There were guys that would watch it together, and I didn't like that.
Hey, listen, that's a no.
That is.
I mean,
those guys are popular now.
Unless you're at a bachelor party, that's kind of funny.
Even that.
That's still a hard pass.
I really never liked porn.
Not a group.
In the background.
It's not a group thing.
At my cigar lounge, when I first went there, it's in a different place now, but when I first went there, it was kind of a crappier place. And I joined it, and I'm sitting there, and I had a guy come in. We were writing a script together. Let's meet at my cigar lounge, thinking it was a great place. But all of a sudden, we're talking, and all you hear, oh, yeah, Daddy. I'm like, what? We look over. It's three old guys just watching
that's
horrific
gross to
porn.
me.
And I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. And they weren't moving. They weren't. Just three guys during the day, smoking a cigar, watching horrific porn.
It's very private to me, or with a couple, not with other dudes.
Three
not
old
even a
men?
gay thing. Not with three old men. Not with other dudes. You're either by yourself or with a girl. That's it.
I don't want to see all porn. Like, it's every single. You go to Pornhub, it's every single porn on that first page, every variation of what you, and you click on one, and it's like there's always 75 underneath it.
Yeah.
And then you click on one of those, and it just keeps going and going. They got you.